Hey everyone, it's Will, GamerDad, with another video for you. So first off, I'd like to give a shout out to one of my YouTube members, Isaiah. Thanks for your support. Now we do actually finally have a very new update. I guess it's at 3.1.700, so it is a completely new update. You'll have to go to the App Store and Play Store to update that, and this is going to happen about 24 hours from now. And that being said, this will feature a new unit encounter across time later, so this is a, altar, which will be called Crimson Reaper Alulu, aka Altar Alulu. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate it. I also do have a Patreon account for those who want to support me this way. So obviously, being that this is an altar, completely different storyline, you can clearly see that she's not as, for those who already have Alulu, she's not as, shall I say, dead looking as the regular one. Now keep in mind that for those who've done the story, the Purgatory story, Lulu kind of is one of those Purgatorians who works in conjunction with other people in order to kind of collect souls. And so I can't see this one looking quite like that, so it'll be interesting to see how things go. This one does have a scythe still, but just looks a lot more happy and energetic. Alright, so some small things about iOS devices. Obviously, if you have some older ones, just make sure you do have at least 12 or higher for the iOS. Hopefully that doesn't affect anyone there. And what we're really worried about here is Altar Alulu. What does she bring to the table? Now, first of all, her VC is an attack, water / AoE, and power up for all party members by 30% for one turn. So, for those who need an easy clear, if you VC her in, it'll be able to wipe out many mobs quite easily, especially if you're early on in the game. Now, for those who are near the end, veterans and whatnot, that probably isn't nearly as good of a VC as others. However, I mean, who VCs nowadays anyways, right? Now, that being said, one of her main abilities is, as an altar, she does have things like stacking. And so when she is starting in the front line, or she is in the front line, it'll stack a soul flower on herself, and it will allow her to do end of turn attacks while in awakened zone. And that will be a water / attack. Now keep in mind that depending on how how you stack the stacks, and it depends on how many slash moves are done during the turn. If you can do up to 50, and that will include things during the AF, for example, then at the end of turn, you're going to have a massive attack. So this is a very good way to do, for example, a large one-turn AF. And then when you hit the HP stopper, the end of turn attack after the boss does its thing at the HP stopper will probably wipe out another HP stopper right off the back. Not only that, but she can stack additional souls or additional stacks onto each / weapon user in the front line, and can give essentially one stack of each, one stack of that one to the entire team. So this is a water / unit, and she can do a preemptive / attack that also deploys dazzling / sense. So she's a / zone setter with a move. So for those who already have, for example, ES Claude, you'll know how powerful a preemptive zone setting move is, and other units such as Orlea and other things like that. Any zone setting move allows you to not use Grasta and use her as a specialty unit. And when there are 3 or more units up front that get stacks, and remember that she's at the beginning of turn, she can stack one of those stacks on any / user, then essentially you're going to have the effect of awaken zone. So essentially it'll not only deploy zone, it'll awaken zone right off the bat, which will be pretty exciting. And this one also has a first turn 0 MP cost, so you can use it as zone setter, awakener, and 0 MP farming move, which is pretty crazy. She has other things that she can give boost wise, but her modifier is quite decent for DPS, and obviously works off her stacks, but she can also help boost, and as a support, she can go with slash res down 50%, crit damage up for our entire party by 50%, and you can actually get up to 75% slash resistance down and up to crit guaranteed crit rate for all party members and up and so on and so forth. So quite a bit of boosting that way, as well as some decent modifiers. She can even give Eagle Eyes, which is kind of like if you act after the enemy does, then you'll get an additional, I guess, boost. And keep in mind that works as HP stopper attacks as well. And then in conjunction with the end of turn attack based on the number slash done during that turn can be quite a powerful unit overall. Looking forward to taking a look at her, or hopefully getting some opuses for her. Alright, keep in mind that of course you do have to have the in-game store update in order to get this new unit. And of course, just like normal Faithfuls, there'll be the standard 3 times Faithful, which is for her herself. And there's another one that actually offers all the altars listed here. So Alter Xion, Alter Hizmina, Hozuki, Shannon, and Alulu. So all 6, I think this will be a free one. So that means it'll be probably the 0.65%, which is 3.3% overall for the 10th pull. And then, normal, sorry, and 3.6 on the 10th pull. So pretty standard across the board for odds-wise, similar to other banners out there. So again, 3.3 pulls 1 to 9, and 3.6% total odds for one of these 5 stars on pull 10. And if you do the Faithful, of course, instead of having 0.65 or 0.55 or 0.6 respectively, you'll get 10%. And of course, that's what happens when you do paid banners. They do definitely have more odds to help with that. Alright, so not only that, it looks like there's some additional storyline. Not really sure how much there is or how big it is. And it looks interesting, and I'm sure it'll be fun to do. Not only that, but if you want to dress up your cat as low keto, why not? You can buy some matching things there. Okay, so there is a QOL effect here. You can choose which badges to exchange now, so that's great. Before it just goes in order of the ones you have, and so that'll be very, very nice in order to trade in thousands of badges, especially those ones I got from Toto Theater World to this robot. And if you've done any of the quests associated with the the Astro Archive, that will show you where the Nova robots are, because it kind of hints at it after the quest that's done with the Industrial Ruins tome, from what I understand. Okay. So, let me know in the comments below what you think about this update, how excited you are, and more importantly, what are we expecting with that kind of storyline or mini quests. I hope it's not too crazy. It looks fun, and as long as I learn more about either Aldo or Alulu, that'll be fun. As for myself, I do have Alulu as a I think as a 4.5, and so I should be able to side grade to the altar if I get 3 opuses, and we'll have to see how my luck with either PCDs or red key dungeons are. Anyways, I'm looking forward to this update tomorrow, and keep in mind that with iOS users, we usually get a couple hours ahead, especially since it is in the App Store. So hopefully I'll get some content out for you tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.